Okay, let's get this video started by launching New Vegas, not Skyrim. Totally new, trying something new. And I'm just hoping it records. Because this, well, there goes the Ancestry ad, because apparently that's the only ad I can get. But I'm actually hoping this works, because apparently New Vegas, especially at EMB, can be a real bitch to stream. I'll know when the Ancestry ad's done. Oh, this isn't promising. This ain't promising. I'm just... Ish? Oh, there it goes. It's actually working. I'm actually a little surprised at that. I've never streamed it before, so this is all new. I'm surprised that's working. Apparently the initial load doesn't appear, or at least it didn't on my chat viewer anyway. So, the initial shot from New Vegas. The first thing you're going to see. Except it isn't, because I've actually had to set up mods, so... But... Actually, the very first thing... This is the first time in the world, and the first time you're truly free. So, I'm just making sure it's all working at the moment. Oh yes, that's right, I need to equip my weapon. 13 or... I have more ammo for it, so that can be my default pistol. For some reason I always put shotguns on 5, pistols on 6, assault rifles on 4, heavy weapons on 8. It's just how I equip it in New Vegas. A weathered pistol. Everyone, the assorted item packs that you get with the full version of New Vegas is a bit excessive.
Cheyenne, stay. Don't worry.
Oh yeah, that's what I needed to do. Settings, audio, because that's why I can stream New Vegas. It's got a radio button that lets you mute the fuckers, so you don't get copyright strikes.
Right, unless I tell her to.
Hopefully that 2 seconds won't be enough.
Yeah, I guess there's a thing or two I could show you. Meet me outside.
And this is where you would normally get your very first weapon. So because not, if you bought like I just realised the sights on this aren't even straight, like remotely. Yeah, I never actually noticed that before because I don't tend. Yeah, not even remotely straight sights on it. If you're wondering why New Vegas doesn't have this horrible orange glow to it, it's because EMB. I believe the one I use is lucent.
See the sarsaparilla bottles on the fence there? Take this and try to hit a couple of them.
See, the sights on this are lined up.
That's the right idea. Look, try crouching down and staying still.
I am crouching down and staying still.
Well, that's a start. But I don't reckon you... Tell you what. I gotta go chase geckos away from our water supply anyway. Suit yourself.
I'm not wasting ammo on geckos.
Hey, do me a favor. She'd be cross with me if I didn't ask you to poke your head.
Cut it out, will you?
You gave me the gun and told me to shoot bottles with it, and now you're bitching at me for carrying it.
I'm done being nice.
You know, some NPCs don't have default hair, is because I've messed with it. I have hair mods, so I decided might as well give it to a few NPCs around.
Keep that in mind. Now, if you're not going to buy something, get out.
I think Cheyenne is blind.
Well, you've been causing quite a stir. Not much, other than there are a bunch of freeloaders who expected a few rounds on the house. Of course, one of the great cons did knock my radio to the floor. They were having some kind of argument about it, but the guy in the checkered coat kept shushing them. Sounded like they came in from the north through Quarry
I
Junction.
say that.
If that's the case,
If you're not seeing the
I can't
initial
say I blame
cutscene,
them
it
for
looks
not wanting to go back.
absolutely nothing like
That whole area is
especially without
overrun with the kind of critters that just get mad
it
if you
doesn't
shoot
look
them.
right even.
Merchants avoid that whole
I
stretch
can't
of
believe it,
I-15
but
like it's
I'm
radioactive.
saying it, but I think it actually
could
looks
be for all I
worse
know.
than even vanilla.
I didn't hear exactly, but the fellow wants to get...
Now, there's 3 ways to the strip. There is the long way, which is the way we're going. There is the long way, which is the way we're going. I'm just going to see if I've got enough prepared to fix it. I actually do.
Feeling thirsty? Yeah, I heard it turn right back on after you got done. You're welcome.
It's just... I didn't know I had enough repair skill to do that. Speaking of repair, I get 3 of the... Why instead get rid of that menu? I can't make this thing useful. Oh, 4! I need 4 fucking repair kits to make that not, like, do minimal damage. It's ignored by even the worst armor. Oh, that's pathetic. I've got a sprint mod. If you want to look at mods, I've got to put my mod list up. I haven't formatted it properly yet. It's basically, most of it's just a straight port from the mod organizer FOM. Well, mod. I don't know what that actually stands for. Yeah. Because it's not mod organizer, because it's not... FO is obviously Fallout. M is... Oh, mod manager, that's it. Fallout mod manager, that's the one I use. Since I know it's around here somewhere, I've just got to prove the fact I have Wild Wasteland on, because I just can't play without it, because I need my city. Where is that fridge? There's a fridge around here. Sprint mod is... You don't move as fast when you start wearing armor and not a vault suit. Where's my fridge? Oh. Coyote. Or coyote, or however you want to say it. Let me just bind this to 1 so if I ever change I can. Or if rifle, you know, snipey rifles on 1. And this turns into a snipey rifle so it counts. It's the fridge! Anyway, there's 3 ways out. Continuing my thread from earlier, there are 3 ways out of Goodsprings that get you to New Vegas. There's a route up there, which is probably the most difficult and deadly route, as it is full of cazadors. And when you get past the god-awful things that are called cazadors... let's do Goodsprings quest. But when you get past the god-awful cazadors, you find yourself in Deathclaw country. And there are loads of them.
He's some traitor who...
It's in the middle of Deathclaw country, so you still got to go through Deathclaw country. That's Tale 2 Wasteland from the start, and... No, I don't want the map markers. But the Fallout 3 world space really needs them, because they are so few. It goes a bit overboard. I mean, every single fucking boat is named, for example, but it goes really overboard, but it's better than vanilla. At least there's something there. Oh, that must be a coyote. Yep. I don't know what's detecting me, because it's definitely not coyotes or coyotes. I don't know which anyone prefers. No, I'll call them both interchangeably. No, travel onward. Yes, that's something Fallout 4 doesn't let you do. Let's change your character like that. Oh, there it is, there's the fridge. This is just a cute little Wild Wasteland thing. There's a Wild Wasteland symbol. And if you look, a corpse with a leather jacket and a fedora. It's the Indiana fridge! Oh, Goodsprings source, might as well discover that. It's here. Then there's, so the stats, the first route was Cazador Country, which you really do not want to go through because those things are evil. the poison will sap you in seconds and they are in your face well, let's say you see one in the distance. You alert the fucker? It is going to be in your face in less than a second. You know, they are that fast. Oh, level up. Then, gun skill. Wow, my repair skill is ridiculously high. This is my survival skill, actually. I don't like uneven skills. Explosives don't really matter what your skill is, really, I've found. Because they never go where you aim them anyway. So, then there's the other route, which is going right here, which is the long way around, but it's safe. Or we could go left, which takes you right through the heart of Deathclaw country. Oh, an NCR trooper. And, Brahmin skin outfit, not even worth picking off. It's not even worth caps.
Hello? Can you help? My girl is trapped by geckos on the ridge. Go up the path, past the broken radio tower, and go to the right. They're at the top of the trail. You will?
And someone's scared of geckos. Geckos. And he's scared of them. Now, if I remember correctly, one of my mods is up here. Not one I'll be taking along because she is overpowered as fuck, but, you know, I will. Oh, can you imagine killing this without a repaired rifle? I think like 5, it'd probably take like 6 shots. I don't know if I can eat the eggs. Will I enter VATS? No. You can do VATS for difficult shots. What VATS is for? You don't have enough AP to do it. There she is. Yep. So one Deathclaw you don't shit your pants when you see, because I know what she is. I know Deathclaws aren't up here, especially not Mana Deathclaws like that. Oh yes, she kills the geckos and the rad scorpion and a massive pile of geckos. Look, I didn't even realise there's this many up here. I don't understand. I don't understand this Wild Wasteland one at all. It's not one I get. It's not one I get. Why would I want to rearm the thing that will stab me in the leg? Why would I want that? Oh yes, the music. I've never ever heard it before. You know, it's actually one of the things I've never actually heard before. I think this is a shot Fallout 4 New Vegas has shown off, or at least it's part of the Goodsprings source. Not quite sure if it's this particular bit one, but it's no, it's part of Goodsprings source. Okay, where's the sleazy gone? Where is he? There he is.
Sorry I tricked you, but thanks for clearing out the...
And off goes his head. Because somehow my bullet manages to sever his head so cleanly. Actually, a sledgehammer. Is that worth anything? Probably not, but I'm taking it anyway. Also, if you notice, my gun hasn't degraded. That is because I've got a mod that basically just stops the repair crap. I mean, I still find items in bad state of repair. That's fine. I'm happy with that. But, you know, just especially certain weapons and certain armors. Sorry, but I know how to clean a gun. I'm sure I can find a stick in the wasteland to clean my gun with. You know, stick and a bit of rag. Okay. You know, a gun is not going to break after 100 shots. It just isn't. It survived for 200 years, it's going to survive for another. Little fun fact, powder gangers are not hostile. Oh, that was a frog. Ow. I think the big question is, how the hell did it cripple my head? And yes, I should have used a doctor's bag now I'm thinking about it. Rather than like my entire supply of stims. But how did it cripple my head? I don't even get how that's possible. You know, normally things look like a low... What the... Okay, what the hell is Victor doing out here? And what the hell... Why isn't he triggering the mines? Why is it just me? Oh, there goes all my stim packs.
You need to be careful. See?
Why? He's not supposed to be out here. If you try and go the Cazador route, he sort of tries to stop you before you go get yourself killed, because even high level's gonna die quickly to Cazadors. You know, Deathclaws were the biggest threat in Fallout 3. Now it's Cazadors in New Vegas. Deathclaws are nice and big. You know, the one benefit with Deathclaws is they're huge. Yes, they blend in, but you can tend to see them coming. Cazadors, well, you see them and then they're on you. Oh, Gecko. And I said, Geckos are a bitch to hit because they're just tiny. They're fast. And but at least they actually have proper hit detection, like, oh, I don't know, rad roaches. Speaking of which, I think there's a rad roach around here. But rad roaches have real dodgy hit detection. Like, you can hit them dead on and it just misses. There it is. You know there's a rad roach around here. Radical roach. Yep, there's the radical roach. Which wins, Gecko or the radical roach? Gecko, because nothing loses to a rad roach. Go away, Vats, help, I don't need you. It's like, use Vats for difficult shots against fast-moving targets. At close range, using it anything above close range, if your hit chance is not 90 plus, don't even bother, because it's not gonna work. That's the way Vats is. And I think even the best, lowest VATS items, you can only get like 7 shots off. So, it's useless 90% of the time, unless you're trying to do a short range death.
Hey, where the hell do you think you're going? Prim is off limits. Be careful. He's in a tent down the road.
I'm not decided which faction I'll be. I don't know if I'll be Mr. Odo or NCR. I definitely won't be the sexist bastards of the Legion. They're dying the first time I see them. Because in case you haven't noticed, I am a woman, and my character is also a woman. So, why would I ever go with the Legion unless I honestly want to fuck the Mojave hard? Like, that's the only reason I'd ever go with it, and in that case you make sure Kaiser dies. Because if you don't, well, Kaiser is better than Lanius. Lanius is just awful. You know, even Raider Rule would be better than Lanius.
I'm Sergeant McGee of the New California Republic Army, 5th I'm from the hub originally.
Cute little reference to old Fallouts, and that's about it. I don't think I can actually start any quests here yet. I have a mod that actually lets you retake the Powder Ganger prison without having to be, like, pro Powder Ganger. Because that always made no sense to me. Is to you know, retake the prison, you had to be pro Powder Ganger, which made no sense. You know he's a bad guy because no one else is around him for him. Oh, where's your one that's alerted? Oh, he's been alerted. Oh. There you are. I am bad at sniping, as everyone knows. If you ever watch my TF2 videos, you'll know my accuracy is abysmal. Yeah, don't move and shoot, it doesn't work. Okay. He ran away? Why? You know, I clearly couldn't hit him, so why did he run? crotch shots always hit. What the? This is strange. I mean, it's so weak that it won't ever hurt me, but. Oh wait, they have drugs, and drugs are always worth money, nothing else. Yeah, drugs are worth caps. Now, if I remember correctly, there's one option on this old roller coaster. Now, how did that miss? You know, I'm just taking all this crap. I've got this helmet. Don't aim for the leg, just aim for the crotch. You know, low blow. Shotguns are just absolutely useless until you get the shotgun surgeon perk, as that actually allows you to hurt people with them. Because if you look at the shotgun, you'll notice it does 4.6 damage. That's not enough to actually do anything. Most armor, just for reference, my awful Vault suit has 8 damage resist. That has 8, that has 12, because that's actually really good. I'm not wearing that because it's a bit broken. That has 1, so that resists a good portion of the shotgun's damage. So I've given myself ridiculous carry weight, but you don't want to go too far because it starts lagging out the menus if you do. So, you know, most proper armor, even the awful Raider stuff is like 4 damage threshold. So shotguns like never do any damage. You actually have to get the shotgun surgeon perk, which actually makes them more damaging than most early game weapons, because they're guaranteed to ignore like most low grade armor.
I've got you now.
Why would you like going with a tire iron? I don't even get that. If you're gonna try and come at me, you've got a rifle. You might want to use it. Worst weapon ever. Long fuse dynamite. Grenade hotkey. I can never really hit anything with grenade hotkey like ever. I mainly actually have the melee one, which is actually more useful. Amazingly. So enemies tend to move. And the grenade hotkey doesn't let you do the full full throw either. Well, I can't go through the quick way. I only have enough lockpicking to do that. Yeah, where's the next one? Oh, there he is. Oh, he's got a hockey mask on, so you think he's hard. I'd say that the melee hotkey is quite helpful. It's not very helpful if you're trying to move, though. Especially since guns have an unusual tendency to miss at point-blank range. So this is actually, as you can see, the melee one is actually quite useful. I only got it because I really, really missed the gun melee from Fallout 4. That's the reason I got it. Much like I can't live without quick loot. I actually can't. Always pick up drained flamer fuel or any drained energy weapon, because guess what? You can recharge it free. Absolutely free. And you can reach it. I've got a spare varmint rifle. I don't like... No, I don't, so pick up yours. And repair mine. I don't like having full unrepaired weapons, it really bugs me. Now, where's my Deputy Beagle? Doctor's bag. I actually must remember to use them.
I don't suppose you came here to... Well, I'm Deputy Beagle.
I'd be most... Oh, that's just marvelous. I think I'll be... Then I'll defer to your superior appraisal of character.
Why he was in here in the first place if he's such a coward. That never made any sense to me. Awful hockey mask on with the charmer out. Both are garbage. The actual armored vaults was actually pretty good, really. Compared to the stock vault suit, which is where's the stock vault suit? Which is just useless. You know, it is just absolutely useless. There's no one left. Why are you sneaking?
Well, that was quite an... breaking myself out of a hostage situation. Problem is, there's still no law in Prim. Oh no. It should be someone brave like you.
So there's 3 candidates. One's in Powder Ganger prison. I think he's technically the best one. There's NCR, which is basically taxes for everyone. And then, well, we'll meet the 3rd. We'll meet number 3. I mean, I don't even think number 3 is the worst. I mean, it puts up a valiant defense. That's like, I'll show you it because I can't resist showing it because it's funny. You know, it's just one of the...
I don't know what it was brought you to Prim, youngster. Now, your guess is as good as mine. I heard of one fellow what got himself locked in that I imagine the NCR would be able... Well, I guess I...
How do I know what Prim Slim is? I've never even seen Prim Slim yet, because you annoyed me the first second I walked in.
Reprogrammed for it.
Also, never get a caravan deck because they really fuck your inventory up. They make it lag like crazy. This can be shown.
Welcome to the Vicky and
It's also the most eloquent Protectron I've ever seen.
Ah, shucks. System runtime error. Unable to initialize.
I say it's unusually well spoken for a Protectron. Normally Protectron speak like this. And yet Prim Slim can actually speak normally. It's really quite unusual. Oh yes, there is one thing I want to grab in here before they move back in. Oh wait, he's just the other one of the other couriers. I say there's Eddie, one of everyone's favourite companions. But this is a mod on any weapon. But it is the one. It's one weapon I always want because it's really, really nice snipe. You remember? Nah, it's nice and British as well. You can't go wrong with that. I remember to press transfer on those just to activate them, because if you haven't got them, activated them, you can't use them. Where's my map marker trying to send me? NCRC yet? That's funny. That is pointing me to the middle of the world. It's not even the middle of the world. Because the actual location is somewhere in New Vegas. It's about here-ish. You know, it's in that big cube. But well, why it's sending me there? Because when you're actually in Washington DC, the capital wasteland, it actually points you to the train station if you want to go. You know, you got a quest in the other one. I guess it doesn't want to spoil where it is, but why you have a map marker in that case? I say I can't reprogram Prim Slim until I get another level, so might as well deselect. Oh, you can't deselect quests in New Vegas, can you? I say I'm not going to convince the NCR into. Do I really want to push taxes on everyone? No. Why would anyone want taxes? That's like, why would anyone want taxes? That's like the one, you know, it's sort of the downside of the NCR. They kind of want everyone to pay taxes and be like pre-war. Because pre-war worked out so well. You know, as everyone knows, pre-war worked out so amazingly well. Oh yes, another thing I miss from New Vegas, having your weapon actually holster. No? Is that... No, it's a crow. The crows are annoying. So they appear... Look at them, they appear as a blue NPC marker. He just walked into that one. I also swear the engagement distance is a lot longer in New Vegas than it is in Fallout 4. Fallout 4 seems to have really short engagement distance. Like, enemies wouldn't even notice me until I'm like right up in their face. And they wouldn't shoot at me unless I'm within like one cell of them. I wonder, is there a Nuka-Cola machine in here? Because the Fallout 4 New Vegas team has one in here. This is a little bit, one of the few bits they've actually shown off. And oh, the genetic clone. When you get the two genetic clones in the same place. Oh shit, that one's got a really powerful shotgun. Really needs to kill. Oh, they both got it. Shit. Ah, shotgun blast to the face. So that's a really powerful mod shotgun and it's really deep. Oh yes, the one enemy you can stand on. I didn't even mean to stand on it and it died. I can go repair Prim Slim now. I can go get Prim Slim. I can get Prim Slim being useful. What magic is this? So you want to keep it round numbers because that's how the calculations are done. Which was the one which you like more? No, it is that one. You know, I deliberately didn't pick that shotgun up from Doc Mitchell's because the mod that added it, put it in Doc Mitchell's, and I just feel like it's makes it a little too easy because it's too powerful. It's a 12 gauge, you don't get those till later game. Mantis, I knew I could squash it. I say, they are so pathetic, the Mantises. As to how this... I'm just gonna hope this guy was not killed by the Mantises. Because if he was, that is just tragic. I mean... They are Mantises. You can step on them. I can't even remember what Hydra does. It's not. I don't really utilize the drugs, and because getting addicted is just crippling. Nope. See what I mean by shotguns are tricky. You've got a. You've got a bit of lead pipe, you're not even like a threat. And your foot hiding in the bush could save you. Heck, crusty feet. Oh yeah, there is a dry lake, but I think it's full of ants. Giant, very angry ants. Oop, run forward. Actually, I think the bit's full of angry ants as well, actually. So, when I had the monster mod, which for some reason has massive compatibility issues with Tale of Two Wastelands, it would put a really high level dangerous ant queen here, in this spot where I'm looking at. And you pretty much had to skirt a long way around to avoid it because it was very dangerous and powerful. Are you like the last Viper gang or something? Jackal gang? Oh, you had ammo for this gun. Good, beautiful 10mm rounds. I'm so wary of 10mm rounds. Never really find many of them. Yeah, the sprint animation does not look good. It's just a normal. Oh, hello, Enrique, Ive, or V. It depends whether or not it's a number or using this as a number or a letter. It's not very hard to tell. I'm pretty sure my creature textures are Amidian born, in case you're wondering why they look a bit different. Yeah, he actually did textures for Fallout New Vegas. I was a bit surprised. I didn't expect them. Yep. Only empty bottles. Actually, I'll go kill the ants if they're here. I don't know if they spawn unless you're on the quest, actually. If they're here, I'll kill them, but... No, I don't see any ants. Okay, there are no ants. They only spawn when you're on the quest. I think this is one of the few locations where there are explodey cars in New Vegas. Because these pickup trucks aren't, the police cars aren't, and most of the cars are gutted, so most of them don't actually explode in New Vegas. Well, in Fallout 3 and Fallout 4, the vast majority of cars just go boom. And the buses in particular, I don't think there's a single explodey bus in New Vegas. Only I think the trucks explode in New Vegas, because that will go boom. If I pump enough lead into it, it will go boom. So, and I think, but in 4, everything goes boom except the buses, and in 3 everything goes boom. Everything. Without fail. Also, for the longest amount of time, I did not have a clue that there was a bar here with a companion is. At all. There's actually a bar there, and I never knew it for like the longest time.
Heard your footsteps coming up the ramp. Didn't sound like a trooper or one of... You a courier? If so, you a... I think there's trouble in Nipton. No traffic from there on the... I'm sure it's been hit. What I need to know is if there's anybody left, they'd be in the Nipton town. Alright. Look at... Listen, I don't want you getting killed.
I'm going through Nipton anyway. I should probably stock up on the ammo with health and everything else. Or at least get a powerful single-shot weapon to take down the idiot Legion.
Caravan, citizen... Just need something for the logbook, keeping tabs on traffic throughout the... If you're looking for the commanding officer, he's in the back. Also, if you need any gear checked, we can get you up and running again. Once you... Help? Oh, well... He sort of runs things around here. Mostly ends up sending reports back west.
There are just troopers everywhere. Hey, where is the rain? Where is Rain? Oh, there he is.
Looks like we got a new visitor in the old Brahmin pen. Not many... And if you're passing through, you picked a bad... Help. Now, look, I need to get the caravans moving again. That means clearing a path north. There's too much...
Sonny, there's a caravan that's probably better armed than I am.
Thanks, I appreciate it.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that the caravans are better armed than I am. In that they have, like, a whole, like, 3 guys protecting them. I have me. And they're being held back by fire ants. And I don't even think they're the fire ant variety. I think they're just big ants. I think they're just giant ants. Also, yes, New Vegas's nights are too bright, but I mean, the only things I can find that make them darker are mods that make them so dark that you can't see a foot in front of your face. I say it's a bit ridiculous how dark they make it. You know, they make it unplayable, and your Pip-Boy light, well, that's it. That's all the radius it has. You know, if you look, that's it. That's as far as you can see at night. You know, up to that truck, because as you can see, Pip-Boy light disappears. It's truly pathetic. Actually, I need to have the right quest on something. Yes, the ant, as you can see, the ants have actually spawned now. He's here before. That's a soldier ant, I think that one's enormous. Let's pull this butt. Oh, I can't believe none of these are hitting. Is this weapon truly that inaccurate? Oh no, it's getting into my face. I think I'm out of range for this weak-ass weapon. Because it's not a powerful weapon, the varmint rifle, it really is just like the worst of the worst. Okay, no, that belongs to the BB gun. The BB gun is basically a joke. So, yeah. Oh. You know, it's the one weapon that takes multiple hits to kill rad roaches, the BB gun, so... And everyone knows that radical roaches are not actually dangerous. I was wondering how the hell I killed one of them in one shot. Nope! I think I'm out of ammo for this thing. No, I don't know why it thinks it... Oh. There's another. I think that's all the ants there. The old Volt 13 can. Even on non-survival, it's still helpful to keep it on your person because it refills your health slowly. And I'm pretty sure in survival it stops you from like dying of thirst. Just. And it stops you taking like rads everywhere as well. Then again, in New Vegas, it's quite easy to avoid rads, because it's not actually very radioactive. There's a few spots that are, but though, you know, the water you can swim in, for example, it's not exactly dangerous like it was in Fallout 3. And you can drink it safely as well. There's very little actual radiation pockets in New Vegas. There's a few dump sites, and then there's like a dirty bomb town, and that's about it. I just love how I can jump straight over a pile of sandbags without even trying. See, it's totally moves.
Appreciate the help. Wish I had more work for you. Take care. Cool your heels over in the back.
I kind of need health. Oh, I didn't jump over that time. So I never even knew this existed before. It's like, I think these are... Oh, don't. Yeah, there is a public one. That's good. Sleep till about 6 AM so it gets bright and I should gain my health back. Because I think you always gain your health back if you sleep. Yeah, but you don't gain rads back unless you have the perk.
Looking for trouble?
Might as well start this.
Well, keep those... Got no time for gawkers. How about a drink? Drinking to forget. And it's only getting... Drinking used to cause all sorts of trouble back west.
So
yeah,
this one
if you couldn't tell, I'm not from around here, and I'm not NCR. I run a caravan.
I think one of the least interesting would probably be Raoul or Google.
Lost my caravan.
He's a bit interesting. That, and he's like the only pro-Legion one as well.
My guess is Legion. They're trying to cut NCR's supply line. And no caravans in, out. No shit, you washed out old fuck-up. I didn't need a Brotherhood scribe to tell me that.
I'm sure a Brotherhood scribe would have been very condescending.
Yeah, he's been with NCR so long, Jackson won't let me head north. It's not safe. And even... So if you came here for work... No shit. Drink... Still, not like I'm going anywhere.
That system makes no sense. The caravan is gone. It's not coming back, and yet you still got poor caravan boss stuck in what could possibly be said the arse end of nowhere, but like, what? No reason? Petty bureaucracy at its finest. Well, to Nipton. Not high, but it's like, yeah. It's occurred to me that like New Vegas barely has music. I say I can just about hear it. You probably can't because I made it so I can actually be heard. You know, reduce the decibels by about 7 on the street, but I can barely hear it on my end. So if you're wondering why the hell there's no music, that's why. To me, New Vegas' biggest flaw is just how boring the Wasteland is. I mean, look at it. It's flat. It's very flat with nothing in it. I mean, I know it's very accurate. That is what the Mojave is like. I've been there. I went on quite a few years ago. I went on a trip to like Vegas to California, and well, let's just say Nevada was just deserted. There was nothing there. But New Vegas also has like bigger. I can't quite remember, but one of these central bits. I don't think it's this one. I think it's this bit or this bit. You can't actually even go there because it's all invisible walled. I've got one that removes the invisible walls, but like there's vast expanses with absolutely nothing in it. I say this is like the only point of interest for quite a distance. I didn't even know there wasn't in my box. What's amazing is that it's actually kept its wing on. Oh no, radical scorpion. Oh, little baby one only. And with rad scorpions, they're not like real scorpions. Oh. Not while I'm trying to fight radical scorpions. Dark cat guy.
Hello there. It's good to see
He's a bit creepy that he comes to stalk you.
Raider I did. Name's Malcolm. Don't suppose you care to trade. I'll tell it to you straight.
That's just creepy.
It started off innocently enough. I was traveling, as I often do.
I only picked up
one.
one.
Observe you picking. You didn't show any reaction to it. Fine. Just do me a favor. If you find more of those, he's killed more than a few people to collect as many of those caps as he can.
Or I could just give him the caps. I don't really care. I say, if he's going to get creepy stalkers like you away following me, I don't think I want that. No. See what? That's just radical school. Oh, wait, no. The gang member. Moving in a pack. You can see, that's quite a long. I can't believe that worked. The pistol actually shot straight. I don't remember there being this many of them. Fine, you fight on my terms now. Oh yes, rad scorpions have like armor. Oops. I'm afraid of radical scorpions, right? Yep, I'm dead. Something had firepower. I don't remember there being that many Jackal gang members there. I don't remember that. I actually do not remember that being that many. This time I know it was radical scorpions after me. I don't even remember there being that many. Oh yeah, about Grim, mate. Grim Slim Up. That is a good one, but there's one that I think has the same icon. It's just useless in that it gives you a level. That's it. Like, what is the point? All that does is make enemies stronger, but without giving you like the benefits of the perk. You know, you waste the perk to get the level. You know, there's like a big patrol off them. That isn't not they don't normally exist. I'm shooting something, but it ain't me. This time I'm actually going to be careful. I'm not in power armor. I'm not going to take all the hits. You know, it's the problem when you've been playing on a high level character who has power armor. And you go back to a noob and you have nothing. Oh yes, that's probably what killed me. I can shoot too, you know. Yeah, and like never ever fire this anywhere other than flat or high because it will hurt you instead. Ugh, absinthe. Why would I want to drink absinthe? I can't think of anything positive to say about that green stuff. Apart from the fact that it's appropriately coloured for the radiation-filled wasteland, except New Vegas is not a radiation-filled wasteland. Yep, there's a firefight going on. Why is a big gang of Jackal Gang members? Oh, they're going off on patrol, no. Gotta avoid them and go engage this firefight.
Did you see that? Stay safe.
It's the bottle caps. Oh. And so I'm not killing forward and all that. I've never collected enough.
Yeah! Who won the lottery?
This guy's mental.
Smell that air! Powder ganger? What? I mean,
you do wonder how such a sad nerd became a powder ganger.
Powder gang is small time, man. I'm a winner. I won the motherfucking lot. Are you kidding? What lottery? Only lottery that matters.
I say he's just mental, and he's clearly a bit of a sad nerd as well. Now, while they're all clustered, I just hope this grenade. I don't even know if this has enough range to get that far. Oh, I hit the Raven. Okay, that's about how far it can go. It is not a particularly useful weapon, as it is pretty much indirect fire. It's got a nice big boom, but it's kind of unreliable. I only hate it? There we go. Oh, there goes Bullpez. This is actually a really harsh life if you do not have this grenade launcher. Because look, Cowboy repeats a decently powerful mid-grade weapon. Dog meat. So, cowboy repeaters, strong weapon. I say I gain karma for killing these. You know, that's how bad they are. You gain karma for killing them. Well, let's see. What benefits does it have of being the Legion? Let's see. They're sexist pigs. They keep slaves. So even the Enclave will hate them. Because the Enclave doesn't keep slaves. No, it uses you as test subjects, but it doesn't keep you as slaves. So, even the Enclave is better than the Legion. So, is there any real plus point to the Legion? Not really. I mean, they're organised, but that's about it, but... yeah, that's it. That's really their only plus point. Oh, hello, because of course. Yeah, there is nothing wrong with Sad Nurse. It's just not the kind of person you'd expect to be in a big, high-security prison. Oh. Fuck you with a grenade launcher. I'm actually doing surprisingly well hitting with it, actually. Normally I'm terrible and miss like crazy. Ooh, duct tape. It serves no practical purpose, yet you know in reality a duct tape would be the most valuable tool anyone could have. Oh, I think this car goes boom if you shoot us. I'm pretty sure if it's got an engine in the back, you can tell it goes boom. Oh, what is it? Radical Scorpion or ants? Oh, ants. Because the ants will kill. I think if I knew that Scorpion wasn't pre-dead, I'm pretty sure the Scorpion would win. Oh. Because the Scorpions are not only faster, they're more powerful. And that sight is just a screw and it is useless. It's barely a sight. So it's got a front sight, which would be more useful than a big screw. Nope, that'll load it. No, I don't have any special ammo for it either. I never do. I never have any of the special ammo. Wrong button. Also, trying to make a nice looking face in the character editor is horrendous because you try and do something and it changes the opposite slider as well. So, you know, it's just a mess. Oh, Caravaniers. I can sell some shit. Mercenary. See what I mean by they're actually better equipped?
Watch out!
Oh. What's chasing me? What's making them run? I was just trying to buy shit from you.
Hey there.
Oh, I can do it while you're running.
Sure.
These guys don't restock to my knowledge either. Let's trade some money. How much money you can give me for the end of money? I always like to buy ammo. If I can swap items for ammo, I always do it because ammo is far more useful. Actually, the grenade. Which size is my grenade launcher? I don't know. I think it's a 40. I don't know. Mini nukes are never worth buying, though. Ever. That's for companions. I don't know why Scorpion Poison Gland is worth so much. I always get rid of cases because I never use them, because I never have the fucking primer to make them. Absinthe. Might want to keep that. Why would I want that? Temporary, not worth it. Drugs. I don't have enough crap, do I? I always feel like loads of 10mm pistols. Should probably keep those and repair them. I should repair that. Sell mines, never use them. Yeah, 40mm, that's what it is. And most you hitting anything with long fuse dynamite is almost impossible. To the point where there's an achievement to kill cazadors with it. See what I mean by these are quite high, expensive, high-grade stuff? Which is what I'm basically giving one away. 3.8s. What takes 3.8s? I think it's 3.08s take them. You know, I feel guilty having something that much. You know, I don't mind a bit of casual cheating, but I think there's a bit that's taking cheating too far. It's not the best shopping interface, and it can get really bad if you... Because when you start having like loads of items and you buy... And I've noticed it tends to actually crash. You know, it tends to lag and hold forever if you've got a full inventory, but if you're dealing with the bloody caravan cards, it can actually crash the game, and it's not good. NMC's texture pack makes the buses look so nice. I mean... They're no longer just this hideous block of green. Cause like everything in Fallout 3 was this sort of coloured green. Everything. And it wasn't helped by the fact that Fallout 3 also had this horrible green filter on everything as well, which kind of made everything even worse. New Vegas has this horrible orange filter on it by default, and it doesn't look good. I actually shut the gate. What kind of maniac am I?
You check out the Nipton Town Hall yet? Legion this far west? That's not outside the border. They're moving in, and fast. Alright, thanks for checking on that. Unless you burn the town, don't take blame that's not due. Well, thanks for hoofing it there and back.
Also, the reason I don't have subtitles on for like generic dialogue, like for example, just talk to this trooper.
Got business here.
You know, I don't have it on for that because, well, it is. Well, let me actually. I think it's one of those things where it's best to just show general subtitles on. There's a reason I have it off, as I remembered last night.
Howdy.
As you can see, it's like really it just sticks it in the middle of the screen where it's right as an obstruction and looks really bad. You know, it's fine in a conversation because that's below the face, the bit that you're actually looking at. But just in normal, and it sticks in like the middle of the screen for no reason.
Heard you helped out Jackson. Thanks for that. Caravans are still. Those two represents unification. Mostly good for.
I don't know. You could go set a bomb here and a bomb here and a bomb there and a bomb there, and try and make it so they land on the Legion when the Legion comes. Then you could sort of use them as like a felling a tree mentality. Or blow them up and turn them into a barricade. You know, a few well-placed explosives could do wonders to make that statue useful. It's also a nice big target for anyone looking to attack the NCR. Just head towards the big statue. Go back to Prim. Make Prim Slim Sheriff, because, well, even if Prim's, you know, when the Legion attacks, Prim Slim does a valiant job holding them off. Despite the fact that Prim Slim moves at about the same pace as a snail, and has only melee weapons. Yeah, Prim Slim doesn't even have the standard laser that Protectrons have. coming out of their head. Oh, how I prefer the Fallout 4 redesign of them. Because they are kind of just laughable, and, you know, I mean, they're laughable, but they're not as laughable. Because the ones in New Vegas are just terrible. They're even more of a slug, they're even less useful. And the head laser. Just the head laser. Yeah, sprinting. Okay. Being on the other side. Being merely on the other side of the road gets me to discover a different place. Okay. Yeah, the broken road. Looks so much nicer than it does vanilla. I mean, EMB to fix the horrendous lighting, orange tint, you know, and the HD texture pack really does make New Vegas look a lot less dated than it is. And then you see someone's face and you remember why you thought it was dated in the first place. Because the faces are just awful. It's not as bad as Oblivion, I mean, less potato, but you can't make one that looks nice. It's really difficult to make one that looks nice, because it's actually easier in the creation kit to make one look nice, because that doesn't have those slides going all over the place whenever you touch one. You know, the character gen is horrendous. I mean, it's relatively lore-friendly, but it's also horrendous. I mean, when it comes to lore-friendly, the Fallout 4 one is just... Imagine that actually happening. You know...
Hello.
You changing your face magically in front of a mirror, and your spouse just
Howdy,
watching.
partner. Welcome to the... Law enforcement protocols reinstated, partner. Initializing
It's the
use
fact
of
that he
force
had them to begin
authorization.
with.
Authorization found.
If this to be reinstated, he must have had them to begin with.
Well, if it isn't the... My problem is that I'm no longer a deputy. I'm just a beagle now. Slim's
No, you're
alright.
not a
I don't wish
beagle.
him no
A beagle
harm.
is an adorable
A lot of him is a
doglet.
set of logic.
Like Porthos.
Not everything is black and white. Not sure a robot can ever...
I say, but it's still arguably better than NCR, because at least they're not suffering in Taxland. What points do I put in? Survival, I like to put up early so I can get the healing perks quickly. A lot of pick you really needed hiding, like, minimal. Speech and barter I always leave at bottom, because I don't want better prices. I actually want worse prices. No joke, I actually prefer worse prices because it allows me to unload more of my crap. If you have barter up, you can't actually sell half your crap, and it's getting dark, so I'm just going to set myself running in a straight line. Because I actually remember what the auto-run command is. And I'm just going to turn my light on. There we go. So, I'm really looking forward to both Fallout 4 New Vegas and Fallout 4 Capital Wasteland. It's like... I don't like that you can climb this slide for no apparent reason. You can't actually slide there. And the swings don't move. It's really kind of... I wonder if they wouldn't, like, or New Vegas, where they'd actually have them set up as like a jiggle bone so you can wiggle them. Bloat flies. The bloat flies must die. Shotguns, how unreliable are you? Try to hit them with anything else. They're an example of what, if you didn't have a shotgun, they're the example of what you would use VATS for. You actually don't want to go through that route because there's like super mutants and all of them. You know what? Fuck it. I'll show it. Even if you know, I can always run away. No, it's not Deathclaw or Cazador country, it's fine. And, oh, it is mildly radioactive though. In fact, if it's radioactive, I'm gonna run because I don't have right away. It's like one of the few radioactive areas in New Vegas. Run away! That's actually pretty heavy. Oh, I'm losing health fast. Yeah, it's radioactive, that's why you don't want to go through. And that's why they're super mutants. That's why you don't want to go through there. So they don't have enough to survive. Armored Vault 13 suit. How you get that, I don't know, because Doc Mitchell the Vault suit you get is the one Doc Mitchell will give you, which because he came from the vault in New Vegas itself. There is a vault there, but as to why there's you get a Vault 13 in one, I don't know. Much like why you get the Vault 13 canteen. Is it just so you can make a bad joke like 13 canteen so it rhymes? Cactus. Yeah, this is pretty much just the either between the rad zone and the non-rad zone, I think. I will go up here though, because I don't think this is radioactive, at least I hope it isn't. And it will allow me to get the drop on the Viper gang or Jackal gang, or whichever one of the gangs inhabits this space. Which way am I going? Oh, the 13... Oh, because of course the 13 is the vault. All vaults come with these horrible blue and yellow jumpsuits, and they all have the number of the vault on the back. I'm not quite sure, but Vault 13 I think was the player's vault for the vault your player comes from in either Fallout 1 or Fallout 2. I can't remember because I've never actually played either of them. The 3D in them is rather scary because it's a really early, awful one. But I might play them someday. As I say, you don't want to be on the vault, especially when you know gangs have plans. Oh, where are you? Yes, you have that Remington. Well done. The only reason I have that Remington is basically the TF2 shotgun. Oh, headshot. Totally unintentional. But it's also a bit of a minefield. It's kind of like a perfect ambush site. I'll do a face together. Ew. And that one, why? I thought one normally has a grenade launcher. Maybe they don't. So just to show off, I'll just show off a few of the other items. That's the thing that you get. That's like the only bit of clothing you get default. It's a Vault 21 jumpsuit. That's it. That's all you get normally. That's the NCR Trooper armor. It's also a faction disguise, which is why I'll never wear it. Pretty generic. Metal armor, which is probably one of the best, one of the better bits of armor you can find. It's pretty good, solid mid-grade stuff. Heavy though. You're sorted merc outfits. That's a tank top, basically. That is totally different for women than it is for men. Men kind of have like a crotch plate on it. Again, that's pretty different for women in that it's a really short up top. That's the light metal armor, which is, as you can see, is quite a bit lighter at only 20 weight rather than 30. Lightweight leather, I'm convinced, doesn't have a body mesh, but look how flat that is compared to regular leather armor. Look how flat. Just look how flat that was. And that's actually one of the better bits of armor I have. Is that Crow? Yeah. Oh, now one of these farms on these ridges is infested with Cazadors, and when you see a Cazador, you probably won't... Might... Well, that looks... Let's put metal armor back on. I might have taken some inspiration from it in Dragonian Universe, but I think it's more the fact that it's just heavy plate stuff, which is a very common Dragonkin item. Dragonkin just like big heavy plates. And no, this isn't the Cazador one. But that's glasses. Yes, I've got them perma equipped, so I can't lose them. Yeah, so I can't accidentally get rid of them. Let's put the helmet from 15 jumpsuit back on, because it's just giving me a speed. Yeah. I say Dragonkin stuff is basically just heavy plate. I mean, when it comes down to it, the most Dragonkin-y armors you can get in for are probably the power armors. In that they are full plate, which is very much heavy, you know, very much Dragonkin style. Needs to go full plate. Oh, NCR patrol with atypical NCR weapons. Don't normally see them with 10mm SMG. That's normally a radar weapon, a 9mm SMG. I think you see them with 9mm pistols, and that's normal NCR fare. The service rifle. That's pretty standard fare for them. Because there is an NCR little pamphlet around here. Oh, alright. I think there's a big nest of them around here. Weak little things. Dragonians themselves don't actually use particularly heavy armor compared to some. I mean, Dragonkin like to cover themselves with big plates, but they don't tend to have full plate armor. I mean, shoulders tends to get plates. Legs get the plates. Your chest gets small plates, but not very not full. Oh, I think you can trigger something here. Let's see. Let's see if I can remember how to trigger it. And they actually did leave some booty to steal, so. Nope, star bottle cap. Who knows? We might get enough of those to actually do the quest by the time these streams come to an end. Yep, there we go. And they just appear. Oh shit. Grenade launcher SMG, I'm running. Not fighting that. Actually, there's an NCR patrol when you need it. Always let NPCs fight each other. Where is that NCR patrol? Where are they? Oh, you're a mealy bitch. You're dead now. Yeah, I say it's the fact that the combat music's just so sudden as well. What is with like them all like being mealy bitches? Ah, there we go. There's the NCR patrol. Now we'll see who's truly superior. NCR versus the gang. And it's bloody hell. They are mowing them down.
Had enough?
You can see why I ran away from the SMGs when you can see just how quickly these guys are taking them down with SMGs. I mean, look how much booty they're leaving me though. Yep, that was significant. Yeah, the raider bodies are hideous. Like, absolutely deformed. I think they're actually out to like kill them all rats. I think that's why they exist. There's a little NCR camplet around here, and I daren't go in there yet because that's radioactive as hell. There's a little NCR camp. There's one around here. Okay! I've somehow missed it. Oh no, there it is. It's right on the border.
We won't. Hang on there, traveler. You'll want to steer clear of this place. I was stationed at Camp Searchlight. I've since taken it upon myself. Some legionaries snuck into the camp and set off some kind of radiation bomb. I don't know where they got it, but it was damn effective. Killed almost everyone and turned the rest of... I was out on patrol at the time. There were a few others with me between radiation poisoning and... I don't know, unfortunately.
I'm saying it. They pretty conveniently marked it though, so you can steer clear of it pretty badly. Also, that music cue I just heard sounds like a bloody vertibird coming in, and I'm trying to be a bit paranoid of vertibirds because they tend to drop big Enclave squads. I do have Enclave random encounters set, so I can have the bird spawn. I don't think they'll come until like level 20 though. I'm pretty sure I set Enclave quite high. Yeah, the sky's going green and it's getting radioactive. Gotta love the ruling of... The ruling of Fallout dictates that radiation is green. And yet it's still not as green as Fallout 3. Because Fallout 3 just had this hideous... The green filter was extreme and hideous. There's a prospector. Oh, there's a firefight. I can't quite figure out where the firefight's coming from. Let's go on top of the hill, maybe I can see it from there. Okay, where? There's a big horner. Okay! That's where it's coming from. It's the Legion attacking this random civilian on site. He murdered an innocent prospector for no reason. Now, for some reason, despite the fact I'm vilified, they aren't attacking me on sight. And they're about as aware as a... This is where you choose to use VATS, is for like close range headshots like that. You never want to use VATS as you can see. Like, less than a foot away, and you're not going to hit anything with that, like at all. I say, you're just not going to hit things with that. It's not going to happen. Oh, I see a Legionnaire. With all my crappy rifle, get a headshot. Crooked sight. Nope. Is he oblivious to me hitting him, or am I not even hitting him because this thing can't shoot straight? Nope. It actually did. It did hit. Oh, is there one in this tent? No. Oh, pistol time. Oh, that's just useless at range. Look at the chance to hit. Oh, the SMG is killing me. Why would it attack the one that isn't like right in my face? That is the benefit of that. It's just like close range headshot in that. You know, otherwise impossible shots. I don't want to use all my stims. Whoa, that made me bad. Wrong weapon. Skyrim style. Cram every single bit of food I have in my bag into my face. That should do it. class as an assault weapon. I'm taking that off him before he can use it. And now he's dead. Now I get more ammo. There we go. Pretty solid pretty solid weapon. It's one of those weapons that you never quite go away from. The sight is horrendous though, because this peep sight is awful. I know there's actually mods that remove the peep sight. It's that bad. Oh! Someone actually trying to use throwing spears. You know what? I'm actually going to kill you with a grenade hot speed throwing spear. Okay, no I'm not. I'm going to shoot you. Instead of backing around with fucking throwing spears. Nobody ever wants such a useless weapon. Backwoods savages. You don't even belong in this place. Oh, this must be a random encounter. Oh, they're playing one of the generic raiders. Punchy! You really want the punch me? What's the matter? Lose your gun? I say the peep sight is horrendous. It just... I don't know why you'd want it, because it doesn't even look... All it does is stop you from actually seeing your target. Where are you, little lady? There we go. They don't spawn unless you're on a quest, though. There's some powder gangers here normally. I'm not a fan of this like random skill point allocation. Skyrim's get it by using it is better system. You know, I'm not a particular fan of it. Ignore armor. Makes shotguns so much more useful. Now, oh, wait a second. These guys are supposed to be bound. I wonder I couldn't find them. They ran off. They're supposed to. I mean, I know they're powder gangers, but I'm not like. They're not going to shoot me on sight, right? They're not that nasty. They're just idiots. That's retcon. Oh, right. All right, nice and easy. Just 2 good shots to the head will kill them. Their head's so nice and big, it's really easy. Yeah, let's head to Novak. Oh. As I said, this peep sight is obscure. Oh, the reload. That's just horrendous. Oh, one of those hopefully was there. Oh, fell off a cliff. I didn't even see that cliff gone. Note to self, don't use the fucking cowboy repeater unless I've got for trying to sneak attack because it doesn't work. Because this peep sight means you can't see it. And I think the 10mm actually does more damage. Yes, no wonder I died. I'm gonna pick my target properly this time.
Like that?
Did he get hit by his own breath? Well, that's what happens when you give a Legion weapon.
Retribution.
Healing time. All this disgusting thing. Oh, we picked up the gun. Oh, we picked up the gun. The gun is the... That is the... They pick up the dead guns and it really dangerous. Yeah, they're by far the most dangerous. Oh, I didn't think the Legion taught you to cower like a bitch. I don't think that was what the Legion told you to do. Ooh. I didn't think you were supposed to cower like a bitch in the Legion. They were supposed to be tough. Okay, Tango Crunch, I don't know what that means. What is a Imjog? Ask me anything. I'm assuming that's what Aaron Block Cap stands for. I'm not going to survive that fall, am I? Learn that lesson, don't repeat it. It's only a gecko, I'm not scared of it. They're a waste of ammo, but... Let's see if there's people in here. It's a rain. No one in the toilet. No, there actually is people here at this point.
McCarran doesn't like it when civilians wander. All quiet at the moment, right? Radio signal out here can be pretty spotty because when it happens enough times, they send someone over to check up on us. Lately, we've been getting extra medical supplies for some reason. I'm in no rush to give the supplies back, either. See?
Ah, Tango Crunch. Lovely. It's a sexual thing. In case you're rewatching this and it's a sexual thing, and just ew. I don't know why anyone would want to do that, but if you do, you do. I'd just keep it to yourself. Yep. What happens behind closed doors stays behind closed doors. You know, I have nothing against people doing strange things, as long as they don't do it in public. Like, I don't care if you like nude, being nude, looking at nudes, etc. Just don't do it in public. Just have decency. That's all I ask. There is one important thing in Novak, and this is not at it, and it's not the big dinosaur. No. The important thing about Novak is that it's got a weapon bomb vending machine, which means I can upgrade this thing. I love my dog, but I had him neutered. Tango Crunch. Just because your dog asks, you know, keeps the dog happy, just give it a stroke. Stroke it, it likes that. Where is that? It's a little green thing. Where is it? There it is. It's nice and cheapy. There, now it's got a scope, so I can actually shoot with it. Let's see. What weapons do I have? Cowboy repeater. Not worth the price. Don't get any. Oh, it's actually, the upgrades actually work on it now. That's funny, because the upgrades never used to actually work on it. That actually gives it more range, if I remember correctly. Which is funny, because the longer barrel wouldn't make any difference. Real, you know, it wouldn't really make that much of a difference. More powder would, but actually, yes, this can use the plasma and pulse rounds. You following me again?
Well, butter my butt and call me a biscuit if it ain't my old friend from Goodsprings.
Butter's biscuits? I don't know if biscuit means something different in America. Probably does. But yeah.
No, don't believe I did. But you might ask.
No, I don't think you did actually.
Novak folk usually see. Likewise, friend. Well, this ain't New Vegas, but I reckon you can find.
I thought Novak's a decent enough little town. It's relatively safe. There's a random encounter spot like right there, which can be a problem. Now, there is one thing of note in here. I have no qualms about stealing ammunition. You're stupid enough to leave it in an unlocked chest at night and abandoned? Now, this room is mildly radioactive, so I need to be careful. I need to actually locate what I'm looking for first. No. There it is. There is one thing I wanted. And it is a little 5mm revolver. That's all I wanted. Or you could pay an absolute fortune for it.
God damn it. Don't sneak up on me like that. What do you want? I think... I don't... No. I need someone I can trust. I want you to find something out for me. I don't know if there's anything to find. My wife was taken from our home by Legion slaves. They knew when to come and what route to take, and they only... My wife's dead. Bring him out in front of the nest. I'll give you my NCR beret to put on. It'll be our sig... and I'll... Good. I'll make it work. No one in...
I know who it is, I just need to find the evidence first. I say I've already done this quest, so I know who it is, so I can do it quickly. And it's the one you'd least suspect. Oh! I need... Because I didn't do it legit, I'm not going to open up the other one. Yeah, I'm not going to take money out of it. Yeah, they want slave babies! And you don't see them as evil? I am crippled. Is it the torso? Because if so, that... Yes, torso. It's not even worth fixing. Although if Doctor's cheap, I'll use Dr. Quack here.
What can I do for you? That's not so bad.
Yeah,
alright, I'll just get my scalpel here, and, did I leave that sitting outside? Well, you know what? Free tetanus shot.
As I said, Dr. Quack. The radiation cure is to basically bathe in tomato juice. Okay, she's supposed to play a little animation with a syringe, but apparently not.
Hey there.
As the one you least suspect, the friendly.
Is everything all right? Well, he might have been wearing... Had his nose stuck so high in the air you couldn't see it above the clouds. Those hoodlums he was with seemed to know Manny for some reason. Okay.
I know that she's the one. Mainly because I knew about the bill of sale, but you've got to wait for it to get out of the house first. Because she walks. But because she's an NPC, she speed walks. Which means, just like Skyrim, but even more noticeable. I mean, look how slow I'm walking. Look how speedy she walks. It's like this unhappy medium between walking and jogging. And it's really annoying. And now we will put the beret on. Which I think is... How I managed to recover the glasses when the head's blown off, I don't know. But... when the head gibs like that, there's not gonna be anything left. There's not gonna be anything left. Off. 10 past 12. What the? What the?
You're mine.
He's gonna die. Yeah. Clearly the sniper perch isn't actually a good place to be because Boone is running away. What is he doing?
Nothing yet.
I know what's going on. Raiders. See what I mean by engagement distances are so much longer in New Vegas than they are in Fallout 4? I mean, look at it! In Fallout 4 you wouldn't be getting this sort of engagement. Oh, you've got an incinerator.
That's it then.
At least Boone's out of combat.
I guess I shouldn't be surprised. Here. I don't know. I won't be... Maybe... You don't want... Yeah. But this is... fine.
He's one of the best companions to have because he has one of the best default weapons.
Eat this.
I think the best one is technically Lily because she has like one of the most OP weapons in the game, the assault carbine, which is limited solely by how much ammo you waste using it. That Raider didn't get far.
Hey there, friend.
and still looks happy after killing raiders. They're actually very dangerous Securitrons, which is what that is. Although he took a lot of damage doing it, so... I thought they were supposed to be more powerful. Up. Yes, and Boom gives you that perk, which is best. It can be quite annoying. Although it does allow you to see at night. See, the caravans could definitely have murdered those ants.
Hey there.
See? It doesn't wait, 2 travelling merchants? I thought it was supposed to be 2 new mercenaries and a merchant. Not a merchant and not 2 merchants and a mercenary. Yeah, do well. Cowboy repeater, I'm finding a lot of those. And with a 20 damage, the reason I said it was a good mid-game weapon is that 20 damage it does will outdo the vast majority of armor. Only power armors and some of the some of the high-grade combat armor will actually stop that. Because damage threshold is weird. I mean, it's very apparent, but it's also... It makes certain weapons universally useless. Anything with damage that isn't in 2 figures is useless. Yeah, I think we'll do Helios 1.
This is a restricted area. Or you're a Legion spy trying to... No need. We already have an... Then again, our expert is an idiot. Hell, he might as well be a saboteur. Have him fill you in on the details. He's in the back, keeps his sunglasses on all the time. Even when he's sleeping.
Yes.
There should, but we're not getting much power out of it, so none of our enemies have... We had a real fighting force here just long enough to take it from the Brotherhood of Steel. Then they got sent east to the dam like... Caesar's Legion sends skirmishers every so often. Prodding for weaknesses, mostly. Damned if I know. Put up a hell of a fight, though. We had them outnumbered, I don't know, 20 to 1 maybe? They held out as long as they could. Lost most of their force before they retreated. They had some of the plant running, but they shut it all down. Enabled an old security system, too, to keep us away from the controls.
Well, they don't want you having technology. That's the Brotherhood. That's what they've always done. The whole thing with the Brotherhood is they don't want anyone else having technology because, well, they're they sprung from the old military. They are basically an enclave that doesn't shoot people on sight. That's basically what they are. Because the enclave came from the pre-war military and were sort of the big bad guys of Fallout 1. I don't know. I think they were Fallout 1 and Fallout 3 where they were the big bad guys. I don't know if they had a presence in 2 or not. Or were it the bad guys in 2 and 3? I can't remember. One of the first, the pre-Bethesda Fallouts, and Fallout 3 there was a big bad guy in. Oh, here he is.
Who the hell are you? They bring you in to replace me? They're replacing me, aren't they? Ah, shit. Shit, man. I need this. Gotta pay the bills. And I'm addicted to a lot of different kinds of chems. Ha! You had me going for a second there. Then I remembered that there's...
King of doing fuck all.
What else? I'm in charge. This whole Worried? Do I look worried to you? It was easy, man. They asked me if I knew anything about power plants. I said... They asked me how well I understood theoretical physics. I said I had a theoretical degree in physics. They said...
I don't know who's dumber, him or the soldiers that accepted him. It's kind of what one or both are equally dumb.
Well, but the mirrors outside aren't aimed right, so we're running at 1% efficiency, and I guess that just... Trouble is, and that place has some crazy pre-war security system that the dumb shit NCR set off when they took over. Killed 2 guys. They want me to make an omelet, but I can't break it. There's these 2 terminals outside. You'd have to get them to talk to the mainframe up in the tower. Hey. Well, hey, if you find yourself up at the mainframe, do yourself a favor. It needs to go to the strip and... Because I get paid, that's why. Per kilowatt hour. Whatever the hell that is.
Doesn't even know.
That's where the NCR wants the power. But you know, you do that, maybe I put in a good word for...
You almost feel like letting him...
It's unusual to see a new face. I see. Interesting. Forgive me for... That's reassuring. Although many who've made that claim to the... But if it's really as you say...
Knowing what the followers made, I don't think I would be following them either.
No one here has realized. Take care of what you do here, and who you listen to. Then I would say do it. As long as the power of this plant is committed to the regional grid and not to a weapon. If you're the one to restore output, I can't get you past this. I've discovered a path... Oh, the NCR has their own designs for it, no doubt. The need for power is great everywhere.
Now, this has always bugged me, so I'm going to point it out right now. This is a focused solar adapter. This is the one that takes the heat from sunlight in bouncing into it. It's a heat-based one. These are photovoltaic solar panels. The ones that absorb energy and make it from sunlight without having to reflect it. They aren't solar panels, they are actually just mirrors. I want these later. Why would you mine around a terminal? That tells you that there's a weapon here and that's needed. Oh, companions are dumb. Just walk straight into that trap. Also, these dogs are hostile no matter what you do, so... Because they attack you first, you don't get reputation for killing them. You know, someone told the dogs that it's okay for me to come in here. So I'm trying to help the NCR turn this thing on. All I know is I'll need this. I just know I'll need the grenade launcher because I know there's a sentry bot in here. Sentry bots are big, powerful things. Most useless sights ever. Oh yes. You shoot them.
Law-abiding citizens.
Oh, no. It is a Protectron. Oh, no. It must be leveled. Let Boone kill them. There's a reason I brought him along. There is a reason I brought him along. Because he does actually kill the turret pretty effective. hacking. This is not fun with low skills. Things I haven't commented a T in. I like comment in TE, so yeah, T. I can never do that with just 4 tries on low level. At high levels you get 5 choices. See how quickly that kills me? Boone is down. I could steal his shit. It's kind of like a little flaw with the quick loot button. And he gets back up now, combat's over. Actually, even any fighting robots. Pulse grenades. It is a protect trap. Surprisingly good booty from a metal box. Normally they have absolutely nothing.
Do you think you can hide from me?
Sounds like Mr. Gutsy. Which is definitely something I want to save a pulse grenade into the face for.
Today's a hell of a day to die.
Pulse grenades basically absolutely annihilate robots and power armor, but are totally useless against everything else.
Search protocol.
Oh no, it is a protectron. See what I mean by Prim Slim being extremely eloquent? I mean, no other protectron is that eloquent. Do any protectrons when I've got pulse grenades, so it doesn't really matter.
Hey, scanning for.
Keep looking.
Oh no, it is scanning for me.
Scanning for hostiles. Continued visit. Law-abiding citizens.
See what I mean by that? I got caught in my own blast.
Scanning.
They do absolutely no damage unless you're in power armor or a robot. But they are very useful against power armor or robots because they do a lot of damage very quickly. They're basically an insta-kill. Oh, is there something in the Protectron room that I need to open to get through that? No. Left? That's storeroom. Huh. I hear a protect. Oh, there we go. This is all. I'm so bad at finding my way through these. Yeah, you can bypass the Protectron room if you have high lockpick. The question is, do I have enough repair to fix this stuff? So there's a robot there you can pick with science. Now, that does damage. That causes brown. I don't quite know what brownout is, but if you really want to wipe the NCR out, you can actually wipe them out here. So you can repair that with sight and sword. That's the no skill option, is to repair that if you can find the ID card. I think now we play the waiting game. Although it might be the right time. 9 AM to 3 PM. It is now 9 AM. Oh, I can hear it spooling. See, there's a reflector car. But the reflector car don't have the cells on them. Now to go back down the tower, which is probably bigger on the inside, because most buildings in Fallout are. And down the elevator. Can't go through there, go through the Protectron room. There is another Protectron around here somewhere, so where is it? I definitely heard it, unless it was a dead one making noise. I don't know. Oh, there it is. How did that get past me? Oh. I'm just wondering how that got past me. I definitely came through here, so how did that get past me? Unless it slowly walked its way up the stairs. Could have done that. I say, and that can be a sentry bot, because notice that's in the military. That's military pan. That one, the rest weren't. The rest was standard black. It's funny how they changed the standard colour in Fallout 4 to green. Because they were sort of black, but everything had a green tint anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Also, this is clever. It looks, from like this distance, like that's an indentation. Actually, it's just a texture overlay. I find that a really clever way of making it look more... make the asset set look bigger than it is. I can't quite jump over these pipes. So it makes it look more than it is. I think that's quite a clever way of doing it.
What can I help you with? I saw that on the monitors here, and you sent it. Now that the NCR is more or less what they want, hopefully the followers will be grateful.
Big book of science. That's instant science points. Actually, it's helpful to have that at 50. And at 25, just so I can get through like easy locks. That's very helpful to have.
Hey, yo. How do you...
That idiot. They give him pillows! And a bed! All for being useless. And yes, that does just go outside, and that's how you can sneak in if you aren't NCR. Or NCR are immediately hostile because you're a dick and you sided with the Legion. So you can't... It's hard to make the NCR hostile. Actually, I'm not sure if they ever are. I'm not even sure if you're vilified, they'll shoot on sight. So the NCR, I don't think ever shoots you on sight. Although if you vilify to send a range of death squads after you, and those are pretty nasty. You know, they've got some of the best equipment you can ever find.
Can't run from me.
Oh, speaking of death squads, there goes one. Run! That is a super sledge. That is one of the best weapons, like the best melee weapons in the entire game. And that isn't. I don't know who I just. Oh, it's just a Viper. Oh. The death squads are ridiculous. So they are so powerful, the death squad. So it's why you really want a companion after you, just to... Oh, missed him. In fact, I've had to resort to using my big gun. So he has quite crappy stuff. He's just a Viper. More Vipers. But Super Sledge, one of the best weapons in the entire... You know, one of the best melee weapons you can get. And of course, the Legion Death Squad has it. But they can have like a monstrous anti-materiel rifle, which is, well, let's just say you do never ever want to come across someone using one of them. And I am now almost out of ammo for this thing. My shitty rifle. It's so bad.
Hey there. Need anything? Sure.
I need ammo. Ammo. They're just expensive. They're expensive because they are basically cannon rounds. They are ridiculous. I don't want 25 mils, I want 40 mils. Mini nukes are basic, come in effectively 4 different types. Standard, big kids which are basically just suicide, because they're an even bigger blast and more damage. Timed, which bounce around like a demo man's pill, and then go boom in a massive nuclear explosion, so pretty dangerous. And the tiny tots, well, it's basically a light version of the Merv, which basically takes one big round, splits it across the carpet, and carpet bombs an area. And it is nasty. You do not... There is one thing you definitely do not want to come across, and that is a Merv. Let's say, and you can take my caravan shotguns as well. Take my mines. There we go. Now I've got some ammo again. Because the plasma as rounds are pretty generic and useful. Pulse rounds, not so much, but... Ants everywhere. Well, yeah, well, I'll get to that build. I'll get to the trading outpost and save up there. Yeah, because there's a trading outpost not far from here. Ugh, the ants do not want to die. Oh, boom, killed it. His weapon actually does damage like this thing. If I could name it, I'll call it Mr. Plinky, because it's just for plinking, it's that weak. It's such a weak weapon.
Can't run from me.
Oh no, I'm on fire. It's not like a pyro, it doesn't kill you instantly. I intend to do these streams most Fridays, so just so you know, these will be a repeating thing. I know I've sort of breezed through the first bit, but I want to get to the point where I've got to New Vegas so I can actually start exploring properly. You know, because at first, you're basically... There's a little training outpost. But I just like to get to New Vegas so I can start doing things more freely. Because it sends you out all over the place, and it opens up more quests when you get there anyway, so... I'll save up here, that's another companion. I made sure the derpy hood was removed, because the hoods are horrendous. Because it makes you bald! So, let's save up. I always like to face the sun. Not that you can ever make anyone look nice, but that's my other. That's the save I was on recently. And that's come a long way. You know, 6 levels, 2 hours roughly. What the world looks like with just grass. When you go through a door and a world hasn't rendered yet. Super damn system. Delete that. So I've got quite a few. That was like I think that's my very first one, which is why I've kept it. Yeah. Yeah, that was my very first one before I really even had mods. And as you can see, there's this sort of orange filter over everything, just looking at these shots. I'm trying to remember when I actually see the orange filter. Yeah, and I think I had an EMB at some point. Again, sort of orange filter. Definitely again with the orange filter. Sort of orange filter over the Capital Wasteland. I say that one was EMB, so you can see it's sort of gone. Anyway, that is the end of New Vegas. I'm actually surprised that worked for a stream, because apparently it's a real bitch. I have to force it into borderless window mode to make it record. Which also gives me the benefit of being able to alt-tab out, so it's actually a benefit. Anyway, that is the end of the stream. I will have another I'll have another Skyrim streams every Tuesday. Although it might stop for being real, you know, it might not happen at Christmas, and then also Fallout streams on Friday, so Fallout Friday. Anyway, that's the end of the stream. Good. Oh, thanks for watching, and good. Bye.